important is it to invest in Nigeria?
I think it's very important if you're from Nigeria, because it is your home, and if you don't invest in your country, who else is going to do it for you?
Today we are in Lagos, Nigeria at the MBCN and YAM, that is Move Back to Nigeria and Young African MBA's networking event. A lot of people want to move back to Nigeria, but we want to see what is really making them wanting to make that big step. Let's go. Why did you come up with this company?
When I started MBCN, I think what we were trying to do was help smart, ambitious, hardworking Nigerian professionals from the diaspora. We're helping them find jobs back in Nigeria. And, it's been quite successful since then, and we've expanded into other areas, also helping minority professionals in the US, in London, also connect with opportunities abroad.
Tell me, why did you attend today's event?
I attended the event because I'm in business school and I'm learning to figure out how I can combine my career, my background in healthcare with business. And I'm part of the YAM, Young African MBAs on Facebook, and I joined the group and found out about the networking event. So I'm in Nigeria for Christmas, so I just thought I could, make good use of my time and just come and spend time and see what's going on here and network with people.
I've been back for about a year.
Yeah. How's it been for you?
It's been good for the most part, yeah.
I'm an economics graduate, British, Nigerian, shall I say. I was born and raised in London.
And then you decided to come back home?
Yes, precisely, yes.
Been in Nigeria for almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years next month. Yep, so I've been here.
How's it going?
It's been great so far. It's been a learning experience, so I've had to adapt. So I've been here for a while, so I feel like a Lagosian. I feel really integrated.
My name is Lolade. Just to piggyback on the embassy situation, we did have one.
You're from the UK?
I'm from New York City.
Okay.
So we did have a situation with the embassy in New York where they weren't distributing any passports, or they were basically routing people to do visas instead. And at that point, people were making calls and complaints, and I just took it upon myself to do a rally. After investigation, it was shown that the workers haven't been paid. So that was their way of striking to get, media attention, which they got, because I definitely gave it to them.
The Nigerian embassy in New York was owing $1 million. Who asked how it became to owe $1 million? Within, this administration that has covered that you're owing $1 million. So if you were in charge of that government or agency, you're not going to pay $1 million just like that. And it turns out that it was a big fraud. So they had to do an audit and get to the bottom. But they started paying them. After doing the audit, they started, paying them. But you cannot just come and say you're owing $1 million.
What has been your professional experience so far?
It's fun. There's a lot of smart people who have actually taken that plunge. The other thing is just that it's a little bit different from what we've seen abroad. So you just have to try, right, to not compare it to what you've been used to over there. Yeah.
I think the biggest way to help people is helping them find like-minded people like them. Because moving back can be a very lonely thing. So finding people who are thinking like you are and can provide that community for you through the process.
And right now, it's a great job, great field. I just feel like, for me personally, my advice to people who are thinking about moving back is that one, it's really hard to get a job here, and then two, it's really hard to get a job that pays really well, and then being able to live and survive.
You get paid really well, is what you're saying?
No.
We started lean by finding partners, partners that we could use for most of our products. The first couple of months was tough because managing those guys was pretty difficult.
As we were doing it, we now noticed that luckily for us, the business we are in actually have a lot of cash flow. Logistics is almost like a hospital. So it might be different, other businesses might need to raise a ton of money. But unless we are trying to just belong, there might not be any need to be raising unnecessary money.
A lot of people are moving back, such as myself, because we are investing in Nigeria. This is the place to be right now. This is Lolade signing out with BattaBox. Make sure you do the following things: like, share, subscribe, and download our app. See ya!